Assalamu rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Mufti Saab, and to the listeners of Radio Islam. I trust that you're all doing well this morning.
Alhamdulillah. All are well and anxious to hear what is the update from the Hujjaj. What can you tell us this morning about, the movement of the Hujjaj? What is unfolded thus far?
Alhamdulillah, praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This morning, the first bus of South African Hujjaj arrived around 4:15 this morning. We had some delays. Two or three buses got lost before picking up the pilgrims. But Alhamdulillah, they managed to get back to the hotels and now things are flowing quite well. We had few walking jamaats already arrive, some big groups that have arrived walking from Azizia. We're looking at approximately about 800 to 900 South African Hujjaj that have arrived in CMD at this point in time, Alhamdulillah. So far, all is going well, Alhamdulillah. It's just some dampen on the mood this morning. One of the Hujjaj from KwaZulu-Natal, Haji Ibrahim Khan, a very young individual, passed away this morning. Um, Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has provided him such a great death here in Makkatul Mukarramah. He was with his mother and he passed away. Please do remember him in your du'as.
Yes, so what information does Sauk have with regards to, the circumstances surrounding his death?
At this point in time, it's not too clear. He fell ill late last night. They rushed him to the hospital, and he passed away shortly thereafter. The doctors are busy with post-mortems. We've got the Sauk team as well as travel and tour world individuals at the hospital. And inshallah, once we get confirmation, then the janaza proceeding will start taking place, inshallah.
Inshallah. With the days of Hajj upon us, and today being the first day, many of the Hujjaj would be walking. Some would walk the entire Hajj, others would walk from Azizia to Mina. What is the weather like?
Alhamdulillah, Maulana, it's not too bad this morning compared to other mornings, albeit it is quite hot. The walk from Azizia to Mina is quite a tough one, taking the uphill. It reminds you of Polly Shorts in the Durban Comrades. But Alhamdulillah, the Hajis have come here in good spirit. We can see the skies are opening up now. It's clearing up. I think we're in for a very hot day. And I think that tomorrow is going to be even hotter. They were expecting some rain, about 30% chance rain. At this point in time, the clouds, the sky is blue, it's clear. So I'm expecting quite a hot day later on today.
Inshallah. So in terms of, getting the Hujjaj from Azizia to Mina, who facilitates that transport? How is the transport arranged? And if there's any glitches, who are the people that one has to then communicate with and iron out the issues?
So that is teamwork, Molana, between the Muassasa, your field office, Sauk, and the operators. So we have a meeting. We provide the manifest of the hotels, where the Hujjaj reside, what time slots they would prefer leaving the hotels. We are given 16 buses between the 2,500 Hujjaj, and then accordingly, we split the buses. Once the buses start, the 16 buses, they can't stop until all the Hujjaj arrive in Mina. If there's any glitches, if there's any problem, we have a WhatsApp group. We have a communication group between Sauk and the Muassasa, one with the operators. So the moment there's any issues, we put it on the group and immediately somebody responds. It takes some time. If the bus driver gets lost, we try to get hold of a Hujjaj and ask them to put on the GPS. We send them the coordinates, and Alhamdulillah, then we facilitate the movement back to Mina. So far, like I said this morning, there's been two buses that got lost getting to the hotels, but Alhamdulillah, they've managed to find their way back to the Hujjaj, and everything seems to going quite smooth at this point in time. Yes, there are big groups coming in. We have TTW, World of Travel, and Khidmatul Awam. So between those, it's 1,500 pilgrims, and that is taking some time to bring those Hujjaj through to the tents. But thereafter, inshallah, it should be smooth sailing to conclude the Hujjaj arrival into Mina.
What's the plan from your side and Sauk's side for the rest of the day once the Hujjaj have all been transported to Mina?
Mufti Saab, once all the Hujjaj are in Mina, obviously we've got to make sure everyone's got a bed. We've got to make sure that they have breakfast. We are dishing out breakfast at this point in time to those Hujjaj we have arrived in the tents. Preparations for lunch would start at about 8 o'clock this morning. The cook and them are here. They start with the preparations for lunch. We make sure that lunch is served on time. We make sure there's sufficient water, juice in the camps. Then we got to make sure that supper is on time, it's prepared. All the Hujjaj get their supper and the meals. And after Isha, probably around 9, 10 o'clock, we have a Sauk team as well as an operator team that would depart to Arafat to start planning for tomorrow. Alhamdulillah, the Arafat tents are prepared. It has been segregated per operator, but we got to make sure, we got to put plans in place that we don't get any camp invasion. So that is the plan, but ultimately Allah is the best of planners. We request for your du'as that we don't get any invasions in our camps. We don't get any Hujjaj who are not supposed to be here in Mina as well. So far, alhamdulillah, the bans that we put in place, the nusukas are working brilliantly. We hope when we continue for the rest of the Hujjaj that arrive, we have the same cooperation from the operators and the Hujjaj so that we can ensure that all our Hajis have space in the tents, inshallah.
Inshallah. Jazakumullah khair for the update. We'll continue touching base with you through the day. Barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Shukran jazeelan. Wassalamu alaikum. And remember, senior du'as in the Hujjaj of South Africa. Jazakallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. That was Muaz Kasso, the president of Sahuk, speaking to us about a number of things. And the sad news that has come through this morning, Haji Ibrahim Khan from Durban, who had come for Hajj with his mum in a 6 weeks group. He passed